is Savila. I would like to explain about definition and characteristic of non-profit organization. For definition is basically a group organized for purpose other than generating profit and in which no part of the organization income is distributed to its member, director and officer. In other words, they are formed for charity and a social welfare. For characteristic of non-profit organization, they had six: management, members, income sources, surplus, reputation, and accounting information. For management, they are usually a managing committee or executive committee after the organization and its member elect them. For members, they are formed as charitable societies or trusts. The people will give subscription to these are its member. For income sources, there are trusts, a donation, subscription, government grants, income from investment, legacy, and several others. They are come from the primary sources. For surplus, is a surplus is generated of the final financial year and they will be credited to the capital fund. For reputation, this organization generally earn a reputation for the contribute to make through the surface or not for any of its member personally goodwill. Last but not least, accounting information they are generally any present or potential contributor and its member can have access to its accounting information.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Muntasir. I will be talking about the requirements for setting up an NPO. So the very basic things is to identify the mission and vision. You have to know what you plan to do. Your charity work, your social work, you have to plan all of it beforehand. And secondly comes the legal structure, which you usually have to talk with a consultant from the experts, because there are different kind of legal structure like non-profit corporation, charitable trust and association. And then comes the board of directors. Obviously there has to be board of directors to run the NPO. It's a requirement, as they manage the finances and everything internally and externally. And then comes tax exempt, as it's an NPO, so you have to register your company under NPO, non-profit organization, where you will be exempted from tax. So you have to show your documents as you ain't making any profit. So there has to be no there will be no tax. So for different countries there are different policies. As of, you have to register it by the government for NPO. And then compliance is basically to have built a good relationship with the stakeholders, with your shareholders, and in other words, to have a good maintained reputation of the business internally and externally as well. And then sustainability with the owners as well. So these are the basic things, or these are the aspects or the pillars you need to fulfill, or the requirements in total to make an NPO organization.
Hi everyone, my name is Angel and today I'm going to present about the disadvantage of non-profit organization and how to solve it. So the first one is time and money to start. Starting a non-profit organization mostly take months of preparation. So the solution of this is we need to hire a consultant to make sure that everything that we do and everything that we feel is correctly. The second one is no profit. No individual or shareholder receive a profit. This can make it more difficult to generate interest from potential investor. So the solution of this is excess funds at the end of year must be cycled back to non-profit. And the last one is volunteer and volunteer board member. Sometimes it may be hard to find a willing volunteer to help you achieve your mission in non-profit organization. So the solution of this is, and also the volunteer might be not pay well since you are work at non-profit organization. So the solution of this is you need to get ready to replace them without notice. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nur Shafina and I'm going to present about my part of on this mind map, which is the differences between non-profit organization and also profit organization from the financial aspect. So there are 4 aspects which I have mentioned, which is revenue, expenses, goal, and also capital. So from the non-profit organization, in terms of revenue, it's different from profit organization, as for non-profit they gain revenue from subscriptions from its members. For example, every time a person they subscribe to their club, or for example their society, they get revenue based on their subscriptions. And for the profit organization, they gain their revenue from sales or goods that they sell to people. So that's how these two they get their revenue. And for the second aspect, which is expenses, so for non-profit organization, these expenses they are incurred in the process of promoting activities and activities which may interest the members. For example, they create tournaments, they create showcases, things that will make their subscribers spend more money in that non-profit organization. Meanwhile, for the profit organization, expenses are incurred in the process of generating revenue, for example, in terms of marketing, in terms of procuring items, materials to create the goods. Of course, so naturally there are differences between the way these two they incur expenses. The third aspect is goal. So this is a bit of a financial aspect as well, as the goal for non-profit organization is mainly to promote activities of interest to its members. But for the profit organization, the main point is to generate a profit for its owners or shareholders. So we can see here that the difference is that profit organization, their main goal is to generate money, generate income, and for non-profit, it's not to generate income. It's more towards promoting activities that might interest their members. So thirdly is the capital. So for non-profit organization, capital is financed by the monthly or maybe yearly subscriptions from its subscribers. And for profit organization, the capital comes from the owner's equity. So it shows that there are between these two, they are both financed through different means, which shows that all 4 of these aspects they're related to finance or money in general. Hence, there are significant differences between non-profit and also profit organization. That's it for my part. Thank you.